DJ Juarez.
I just called to say
Good Music Productions.
hello, I just called.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? You know what it is? It's your boy, DJ Wars from DJWars.com. If it ain't a Wars beat, it ain't banging, you heard me? This is video number 8 in the 30-day momentum challenge. And the title of this video is called Inspiration. You know, what inspires you? I'm gonna get into this video like I always do, and just to let you know how my day went. It was a wonderful day, man, a blessed day, so thankful for it. You know, me and my family went to go see the Monster Truck Jam over here in Philly, and never been to it before, you know what I mean? My son's, he's into cars like that, so we figured we'd go over there, check it out, have a good time, And, we get into the stands and we're all getting settled in and see the monster trucks come around, doing their round, showing off. And, you got a couple people on BMX bikes, dirt bikes, doing their rounds. And the last guy who came out, man, the MC started to basically, give a description of who this guy was. And basically he said, here we have a 64-year-old, some people consider him a daredevil on the dirt bike. And he actually holds the longest record for jumping cars. I believe it was like 42 or 44. He holds the record now in the world. And the way he was fitted out, man, it looked like Evel Knievel, but it wasn't him. His name is Doug Danger, and I suggest that you Google him and check his videos out, man. But you got this old man just riding around, just get it on his dirt bike, right? The crowd's going crazy, I'm going crazy, blase squaze. And when it got to his turn, he comes out and he starts warming up, does a couple laps, goes out. The MC says he's about to do his jump. The crowd's getting hyped. The guy comes out and just jumps from one place to another, man. Crazy, he got some crazy height, dude, insane. And he lands and he comes down and, parks up next to the MC, takes off his helmet. The crowd's going wild and, whatever, we going wild. It was cool, right? So he starts saying, the MC's like, this is Doug Danger, blah, 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 blah. And he gave over the mic to Doug Danger, man. And I'm going to tell you, this is something that I'll never forget. It'll stick with me. And this is to my point of talking about inspiration. The guy gets on the mic, right? We got to remember, he's a 64-year-old man. And he starts saying, thank you, thank you guys for coming out, thank you for supporting. And he got into a story saying how last year he was diagnosed with cancer stage 4. And he said he went through his chemo and he's cancer free. You know what I mean? And he's just thankful. And here at this time last year he was almost on his deathbed, but he was able, to have faith and do his chemo and fight through. And he started talking about how last year, before he knew he had cancer, well, no, I take that back. After he found out he had cancer, he said that on his last show, this little girl comes up to him afterwards and says, hey, Doug Danger, you're one of my biggest fans. And he says, I know. And she's like, love you. And he's like, well, I love you too, And then she takes off her hat and she has no hair. And he like looks at her strangely and she says, I know you have cancer. And he was like, yeah, I do. I have cancer. He's like, do you have cancer yourself? And she looks at him and says, no, I just cut my hair off. I did it for you. Yo, man, at that point, like, that's just amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? Here you have a guy who last year, got diagnosed with cancer, 64 years old, jumping cars, you feel me, on a dirt bike, you know what I'm saying? And still incredible, still in good shape, and he's up here today, talking about it. And I just got so effing inspired. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I was so inspired, man. It was like, whoa, you know what I mean? And, I feel so thankful, you know what I'm saying? And when you feel inspired like that, when you're in that moment and you got that energy and something inspires you, or a person inspires you in a certain way, you have to use that energy, Start getting creative, start thinking about stuff, me myself, I'm a producer. I make beats, I DJ, I mix and master songs. So I just carried that inspiration, man. And I came home and I started finishing up a beat. Shout out to Relic Beats. You know what I mean? He sent me some some instruments, and I put it together for him, and I finished it up. And that's what I'm basically talking about. Is just, in that moment of being inspired, or just being inspired or something, and use that energy, that moment, use it and do something creative. I'm gonna tell you, man, something so beautiful is gonna come out of it. So, this is basically what I wanted to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Find yourself some inspiration, and when you do, take that feeling and just, be creative. You know what I'm saying? Start manifesting something in your life, and it's whatever it is. Just start going forward. So, this is video number 8. This is DJ Wars from DJWars.com. Serious beats for serious artists, and I'll see you on the next video. One love. Yo.